I don't even know if I'm going to honestly be able to get this thing to fly or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh my god, that thing is flippy as shit. It's going to be a long day. Okay, so I finally found the dog frisbee. It went out of bounds about 20 straight in front of the tee pad because the basket actually hooks back left.
That's right, bitch.
I'm going to try now to throw an upshot from right here. This thing is ridiculous, and see if I can even make it up there. There's a little island I got to try to make it to. And I've discovered now this thing is very flippy. Holy moly, that actually wasn't a bad shot. And see if I can't make a putt with this floppy thing. I'm doubting it, but I'm going to try. Oh boy. That thing acts really weird to the wind. Let's go tap that out and move on. What's up, everybody? On today's episode of Will It Disc Golf, we have the Kong dog toy frisbee. A big flopping pancake of a dog toy. I don't even know if barely you call this a disc. I've got about a 20-mile-an-hour headwind. This thing's already crazy understable. Let's see if we can't throw an okay shot. It's about a 200-foot hole. Well, we threw the floppiest, weirdest looking roller I've ever seen in my life, but we got some distance. We'll take it. There's a couple of holes I don't even really know. Like, I might throw the disc just to throw it and test the flight out, but the 400-foot par 3, we could play it as a par 4, or we could just see what happens, because I'm obviously not getting there with this thing. But anyway, we got this little upshot right here. Should be able to throw this upshot with this disc at least, if anything. We'll just try to flicker up there nice and gentle. See what happens.
Come on, man.
Even that tiny flick, that was probably a little turned over out of my hand, but take two, my tripod just biffed it by the wind. We're going to try to make this putt. I was somewhere about right here. I lost my spotting because I had to save the camera. Did you see that? Wow. It's crazy. All right, well, we're starting out with a 5 and a 4. The wind and the understability of this disc are just not working out well today. Distance shot with the Kong frisbee. This is a 440-foot par 3. If I was to throw 200 with this disc right now, I would be happy. I'm going to try to give it some height and try to get it out on a lot of hyzer and not throw it super hard. And maybe all the combination of all those, it flies a little bit. No.
I'm retarded?
Roller. Let's go ahead and throw an actual disc. Here's a disc I've been trying. I ain't done a review on yet. This is the Finish Line Forged Era. Let's see if we can't throw a legitimate shot with a real disc. Just for the sake of me wanting to actually throw something that goes somewhere. I didn't get any flip out of that with this wind, but let's try one more. Infinite Disc Pharaoh. Got some flip out of that one. Look at that wind blowing that though. That was a rocket. Okay, so here's where we ended up. If I'm lucky, I'm maybe 150 foot from the tee pad. We'll mark this with that dandelion. I guess I need to throw this disc really soft and maybe I'll get a flight out of it. Still probably got 300 plus feet to go. Guess I'm just going to flick it and try to hyzer flick it and maybe it'll go somewhere. We'll see. I don't know. This isn't looking too promising so far. Yeah, see, I babied that and it's still turned into a roller. Okay, that's going to lead me to my next plan, which is to actually throw this. Alrighty, here we are, moved up another 100 feet from the last throw. Throw 3 for par. We're going for a bogey. I'm going to try to throw a roller intentionally. And it went so far, but in the wrong direction. We're going to be out here all day. This is about where I ended up. This will be for a bogey. Got a 100-foot jump putt for a bogey. It's very undoubted that this is actually going to go in, but we'll try. No, that's not even a guaranteed putt. Can't believe I made that. So what was that? That was a 5, a 4, and a 5. So we are 4 over through 3 holes. So we are 4 over through 3 holes. Here's another 190, 200 footer. Basket's just up on the top of the hill right here. Maybe, if we're lucky, we can be 3 over through 4. If I could get a birdie here, this is one of the probably only chances I have of throwing a shot that even gets close to the basket. I'm just going to have hyzer flip, trust it, and see what happens. I threw it into the ground.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You know what? Let's throw a real disc while we're here for comparison. Prodigy PA3. Yeah, that's a lot better. Skipped right up there. That'll be about a 25-foot putt. Can't say the same for the Kong. This disc is a cut rolling machine. It almost rolled out of bounds into the road left, which is literally 200 foot left to where the basket's at. The basket's hiding behind a tree up here. We're about 125 away. Maybe I'm gonna try a fan grip and really gently kind of throw it up and give it some height and see if I can even get it there. It's still flipped. That's a putt though, we'll take that. For the par. The par has never felt so good as it would right now if I made this.
Get fucked.
And I dinged it off the top. Good job. Downhill, 185 foot putter shot. So this is one of the better odds of this disc. After throwing that upshot on the last hole, I've decided I'm going to fan grip this disc from now on. We're going to try a hyzer flip fan grip. Right now this wind is blowing kind of left to right too, so I don't know what's going to happen here. This isn't ideal for testing something like this, but we're going to give her a send and see what happens. Almost power gripped it. Alright, fan grip hyzer flip. You know, if you throw the disc in the air, it probably has a little bit of a chance to do something. Not so much when you throw it in the ground. Let's throw up putter again. See if I can get my putter down there. I'm standing right in the way, and that's short, but that was a way better shot, obviously. Okay, so I actually managed to find this in a short amount of time. Half of these throws, it's been a miracle just to find this thing because it just cut rolls and it does not roll like a normal disc. It's almost flat with the ground and it's still scooting across the ground. It's weird. Let's try another little one of those flick up shots. I'm going to aim way left, like at this tree, because I know this thing's flipping no matter how soft I throw it. Yep, I just sent that. Wow, that's what I needed to throw off the tee. I just threw that disc 100 foot past the basket. Here's our par look. Gonna have to throw it in. This is almost probably out of C2. Nice little jump putt at it. Hyzer jump putt. It's probably still gonna turn. Watch. You're gonna see a disc flip because of this wind with me barely flicking it. I'm probably gonna have to aim left of the basket and give it the height. That was short, but I am 7 over going into the 6th hole. I believe that's right. That's pretty bad. Bright side, that throw, second throw on the last hole, went a long way. So if I could replicate that, I might be able to at least, get a par on this one. We'll see. This is like a 330-foot hole. I'm just trying to get distance at this point, any way I can. I'm probably about to almost just throw like a standstill, honestly. Let's just lightly hold, flick. Look at that. Like the most effortless roller you could ever throw in your life. But it only went 140 feet. Got a tree in the way. Should be a problem since this disc only knows how to fly in a turnover manner. We're going to hang her out wide. Try to flip her back over towards the basket. Didn't hang her out wide enough. That's going to be a long putt. Float it up. Try to make it. Nope. Okay. We should be able to make this one. For another 4, unfortunately. Let's kind of get my foot right here where it was. We're going to be 8 over going into hole 7. I've never played this bad in my life. Hole number 7. 280-foot hill. I say hill because about 25 feet of elevation on top of it being 280. We're just trying to get a par like we have been on every hole so far. See if I can't get some distance this time. Okay, so I threw that one. I don't know what I did different there, but it almost had more stability than it has most of the other throws. Maybe it's because it had so much spin. I don't know. We'll try it. See. Let's just go ahead and throw another shot. Try this Forged Era. I got a tailwind right now. I don't really want to throw nothing super stable at it. See where it goes. Yep, it's up there for a putt, but it got beat down by the wind pretty good. Well, I cut about half of it off, so that's good. See if we can't get up and down. Way too short. Still got a chance at a par, but it's not an easy one. No fade. Prodigy M1. The putt. Alrighty. Now for the dog toy. See if I can even get this thing there. I'm hanging out way left. Let it turn back. That was a beautiful roller too. It just didn't roll far enough. Alright. Try the PA3 too while we're here. Might as well take a couple shots. I need to get my frustration out now of not being able to do anything with this toy. Yep. That's short, but all things considered, I'm a lot closer than I could be, so Let's see if I can't throw a little flex around these trees and actually get a par. Running out of holes to even get a 3. Or throw it in. We did it. We got a par. It's a miracle. We have officially made it to hole 9. So what does that put me at? Let's see. So I'm 8 over. Yeah, 8 over with the final hole. So I guess for me today, with the way the wind was, this is not a very usable Frisbee. It's a dog toy. I mean, I don't know if it's still PDGA legal, but you could ball it up and throw it in the basket maybe. We might try that here in a second. But let's just say, for sakes, you are very low arm speed and you like to throw little flicks, you might be able to do something with it. Here we go. Last chance for the Kong. I'm going to fan grip it. Try to give it some highs there and just send it. About halfway to the basket as usual. She's a roller. Prodigy M1. Did he do it? The wind knocked it out of the air. I thought I might have had a chance at an ace there for a second. PA3. Couple of putts. Let's throw one more. Let's throw another PA3. We'll throw one of my putters. I didn't get any turn on that one. It's going to be a laser beam. Those are both in the circle though. Take that. Okay, so here's where the Kong ended up. Basket's still well over 100 away. Let's see if we can't get up and down for a par at least. Oh my. That thing is insanely flippy. Well, we got a whole tree in between us and the basket, so it's not great. Let's see if we can't make this in the video. It'd be a good ender. Nope, I just laid it up. Here's where both the putters ended up. They're probably just outside of C1. I figured this is probably as good a place as any to end the video. Appreciate you guys watching. Sorry I couldn't throw any good shots with this disc for the most part, but it's a hard disc to throw. Anybody wants to pick one of these up and see if they can throw it better than I can, you get them at Tractor Supply. They're like 12 bucks. Definitely fun, and I'm going to want redemption on a day when it's not windy. But I did what I could today with the wind. Let's see if we can't tap either one of these putts out. Yep. They're just getting beat into the ground. That's okay. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.